If you've been here for a while, you probably remember my extensive Ethan's Typhlosion phase, and to be honest, I thought that period was completely done with the introduction of Mega Pokemon. But was I dead wrong? Welcome back to the Totodile gang, the friendliest gang in all of Pokemon, or if you're new around here, welcome in. It's so nice to have you. And today we're talking about the single prize deck from Destined Rivals that I thought was done for the most part. Ethan's Typhlosion, and how it's seen a bit of a resurgence as of late. Hold on there. If you're not one of the 25% of absolute legends that are subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that big old red subscribe button and I won't have to do this weird old accent anymore. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Ethan's Typhlosion is a pretty simple deck. Ethan's Typhlosion, shockingly enough being the main attacker, has an attack called Buddy Blast, which hits for 40 damage plus 60 more for each Ethan's Adventure supporter card you have in your discard pile. And Ethan's Adventure is a very valuable card in this deck, as well as it serves as its main engine of getting energies and your Ethan's Pokemon, as it allows you to search your deck and get any 3 of Ethan's Pokemon or basic fire energies, which is hugely valuable early, mid, and late game. So if you don't have to get your Ethans in the discard pile to knock out something, I would recommend holding on to them, as they can serve a huge purpose. Again, if you just find yourself in a squeeze and don't have an Ultra Ball, don't have an Earthen Vessel, Ethan's can get you what you need. And it just so happens that Ethan's Quilava has a lovely little ability, Bonded by the Journey, which allows us to go into our deck and get an Ethan's Adventure. So, hypothetically, even if you don't have any Ethans in the discard pile, if you have all 4 Quilavas down on turn 2, somehow, if you just get the perfect starting hand, you can hypothetically get all 4 Ethans out and then research them away or secret box some of them away and instantly up your damage on your Typhlosion from 40 to 100, 160, 220, or 280, which is our maximum. And I say that in air quotes because then we got Victini, whose ability Victory Cheer gives our evolution fire type Pokemon an additional 10 damage when attacking. And we got Brave Bangle, which when attached, gives our attacking Pokemon 30 extra damage into EX Pokemon, which is so huge. Now putting our range up to 320 potential damage. If we got Victini out, Brave Bangle, and our opponent's active is an EX. And if they happen to be a Stage 2 Pokemon, we also have Gravity Mountain to reduce all Stage 2 Pokemon's HP by 30, which means that hypothetically we have a range of 350 damage if our opponent is an EX, is a Stage 2, and we have all of these other things in play. Oh yeah, and I forgot about a very fun inclusion in this deck, Kieran, which can add another 30 damage into your opponent's active EX Pokemon, putting our range up to 380. Which, again, it's going to be very difficult to hit that consistently or almost ever. But if you're up against a Stage 2 Mega that has 380 damage, you may think to yourself, oh, there's no possible way we can get there. But you'd be wrong. There's a chance. Now, Snipe and Dusknoir are a huge issue for this deck, so we do have to play both Shaymin and Psyduck to protect our bench, because a single Dusknoir really screws with the game. And if you have a lot of Dragapult players that are playing Klefki right now, you could even consider throwing in a Golduck to make sure that no Dusknoirs are being popped on our watch. Now, in terms of getting set up, this deck relies pretty heavily on natural draw, but we do have Tatsugiri in here to try to snag us an Arven, an Ethan's Adventure, a Professor's Research, a Kieran, or a Lana's Aid, which is one of our huge recovery forms. Tatsugiri is so nice, especially if you start with it. it's awesome. You put them up in the active, you slap an energy on them. Hopefully you have a way to get a couple Cyndaquils down, because then you can go get Arven, which can then go get Buddy-Buddy Poffin and TM Evo, or potentially Earthen Vessel and TM Evo, and then instantly get some Quilavas down on your bench. This is so huge, because going into your second turn, if you're able to use a couple of Bonded by the Journeys, get a couple of Ethans out, hopefully discard them if you have to, and then use one, instantly get multiple Typhlosions down while having used their Bonded by the Journey abilities. Again, it's so correct. You'll see here in the gameplay, we get it going a couple times with the Tatsu in the active, the energy, and the TM Evo. It just works out perfectly, and then the next turn you can just hard retreat off of Tatsugiri, and then potentially add on an air balloon later to give it free retreat, so that when one of your Pokemon gets knocked out, you push Tatsugiri, you hit it, you try to get a supporter, and then you can retreat into whatever you want. This deck does also have Fezandipiti, so if you're in a big amount of trouble and you just need cards badly, you have Fezandipiti. I think I was fortunate enough to not have to play Fezandipiti in any of the gameplay today, because I prefer not to. It's kind of like Alakazam. It's nice to have, or it's also kind of like Paldean Tauros. It's nice to have Fezandipiti in the deck just in case, but you never want to put it down. We're playing a single prize deck. We are trying to force our opponent to only take single prize knockouts. Now, in terms of Gust, this deck is very interesting. We've got one counter catcher for if we go down early, one boss's orders, which I've been thinking about potentially bumping up to 2, and then we do also have Iron Bundle, which has come in so clutch in this deck, and also it's just really fun to use. I love Artazon for Iron Bundle, and then just kind of forcing your opponent to choose something. Sometimes they choose the thing that you want them to choose, sometimes they don't, but it's good, especially if there's something in the active that you just don't want there. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we do play the Secret Box as our ace spec. It just makes the most sense with this deck. You have the discard ability, so if we're in that hypothetical situation earlier, you got 4 Quilavas, boom, Ethans, get all 4 out, Secret Box, discard 3 of them. And then you can use the 4th one if you want. Like, it's so ridiculously efficient. And then we also have enough cards in this deck that, like, are sometimes useful, sometimes not. So typically you will have some discard fodder to get rid of with our Secret Box. And then obviously that'll set you up with a supporter, an item, a tool, and a stadium. So if you were in a position where you gotta get to a certain HP and your opponent is that stage 2 EX, you can go get the Gravity Mountain, the Buddy-Buddy Poffin for a Victini, the Brave Bangle, and Kieran. So you can literally piece together all of that potentially with your Secret Box. I'm not going to yap too much about this deck. It's pretty simple. I've done videos on Typhlosion before. I really love this deck, and anytime I see it have a chance in the meta, I'm gonna highlight it because it's fun and there are so many different variations. Typically I'm playing with Dracloak as my draw engine. This one, it's just pure heart of the cards, baby, and that has some pros and that has some cons. I do think a more consistent run would probably either have Pidgeot or Dracloak. I personally don't like running Pidgeot. I know it's probably the best thing for Typhlosion, but I hate the idea of having I just don't like having a 2-prizer on the board, and with Pidgeot Typhlosion, you gotta get Pidgeot down. Like, that's how you get your stuff, or else you kind of just have to play it like this and get lucky. But I don't know. I'm still torn on the like Dracloak, Pidgeot, nothing train. I do really like Dracloak. The deck list that I'm gonna put together in real life will probably be very close to this, but with at least a 1/1 line of Dracloak. In terms of matchups, as you can probably imagine, we slaughter Mega Venusaur and Gholdengo. This is a deck that you are playing if your locals is infested with Mega Venusaur and Gholdengo, and kind of other single prize decks. It can do fairly well into them. Not great, especially if it's like a basic or like festival lead. We do not play well into that. But other kind of funkier decks, Typhlosion typically plays quite well into. Also, Zoroark, can never say it, play pretty well into Zoroark, pretty well into Raging Bolt, although that's not very popular right now. decently well into Terra Box if you can get going quick, but if they get off a couple torrential pumps, things are not looking good for us. And then in terms of like the Dragapult, Gardevoir, Charizard of it all, meh. You got a shot. You have a shot to beat these decks. It's not an instant loss. Play it out, try to beat them, but it's tough. Guardy especially, if they can start pulling off like 2 prize turns with Monkey Dories and stuff, that's when we start to get screwed there. Charizard, it's mostly a race. If we can get set up quick and start taking knockouts, because Charizard's Burning Darkness one-hit KOs us anyway, so we're not worried about giving them more power, unless you put down Fez or you play Pidgeot. And then Dragapult, it's also kind of just a race. If they can start piling up the damage counters on our bench, which is why we have Picnic Basket. We do have Picnic Basket in this list. Very fun inclusion. Try to slow down their spread creep, you know, where like if they go 1 on Cyndaquil, 4 on Quilava, you go, nope, Picnic Basket. All gone except for, 1 on the Quilava. And then it will heal 30 from each of their Pokemon, which if they play Monkey Dory could also help us. Picnic Basket also comes up huge in Gardevoir. But overall, it's not going to be the biggest contender. I think you have a chance at beating a lot of these top decks, but it's not great. I would put it more in a 40 to 50% shot into a lot of those kinds of decks. But it's really fun, and you beat Gholdengo, and you beat Venusaur. And did I mention that it's fun? It's really fun, guys. It's a fun deck. Anyways, let's take a look at this deck list that we are going to be playing with today. Alright, I've pretty much broken down all of it. Couple things I want to point out. We got the 2 rare candies, which really ups our chances of getting a Typhlosion down quick. Kind of reminds me more of playing this deck a little bit more like Alakazam, which I really like. And then we got the Sacred Ash for recovery, Redeemable Ticket. If we prize too many of our Ethan's adventures, we can get them back in the deck. Little tip on Redeemable. I would make sure you have all or most of the Ethans that are in your deck in your hand or in the discard pile before you Redeemable, because I have Redeemable ticketed an Ethan's back into the prize cards, and that is no fun. And then for recovery, we got the 2 Night Stretchers, the 1 Super Rod, and the Lana's Aid, which we mentioned earlier, which usually serves us well. It can come back to bite us if we come up against the single prize Toedscruel. You got to be a little more careful in using your Sacred Ash and your Super Rod, because that's the only way you're getting stuff back into your hand, unless you can boss it up and take it out. So that is going to be the Ethan's Typhlosion deck that we are going to be using today. Shout out to my boy Cyndaquil back here. He's going to be watching over us, hopefully, and, whispering the correct moves in my ear. Maybe. So let's get into some gameplay and see how this bad boy runs. Please be a Mega Venusaur. Please be a Mega Venusaur. Please be a Mega Venusaur. Come on. Or Gholdengo. Gholdengo or Mega Venusaur. Now, one of the nice things about Typhlosion is you technically have a chance into Guardy and Pult and all of these, really good decks, but man, if we can get a weakness added on, that'd be pretty nice. Trash start. Oh my god. Absolute hot fucking garbage here. Good lord. Okay, it could be a Toedscruel, or it could be a deck with Toedscruel in it, or, hear me out. Oh, I have Secret Box. Why did I not use Secret Box? God damn it. Well, shit. That was stupid. You should have done that first. Then you could have gotten another Ethan's in the discard pile. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Do we just hold on to the Secret Box? I'm kind of down to just hold on to the Secret Box. Alright, rough start. Should have Secret Boxed away our Ethans and an Energy. And probably Quilava? Oh, god damn it. We're not going to be able to next turn. Oh well, it does look like we are up against a Grass-type deck. Look, yeah. Lilligant. Okay. Alright, well, we may not be able to use Secret Box next turn, but we will be hitting for double. What does Lilligant do again? I know they just got one. That's right, this is the Budu item lock deck that gets your Budu hitting for like 50 damage. And then yeah, they use like Brave Bangle and like Max Belt and stuff to just hit for as much as they possibly can. Oh, my dog just did a little like stretch out. Oh, so cute. Okay. Is it ideal what we got going on here? Not fully. Not fully, because we will probably be item locked for like this whole time. So that's a little annoying. That's a little bothersome. But at the end of the day, we got Ethan's, which shit, we probably shouldn't have even discarded that first one now that we know what we're up against here. But that's alright. That's alright. If we pop the Hyper Blower now, they're just going to switch in another Budu or Latias, and then I wouldn't be able to knock them out. I'm a little nervous about them just continuously trapping up my Iron Bundle, but I think this is just what we're going to have to do, just roll through these Budus. Oh, now I got a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Oh, sick. Thanks. I'm so excited to never be able to use that. Now, I am planning on throwing this deck together, either this or a variation of it with like Dracloak, for local stuff, because I really do like Typhlosion, and it kind of plays good right now, especially because the Phoenix area has a lot of like off-meta stuff. Like, this is an area where I played a Venusaur at a challenge a couple weeks back, and I don't know, I think it might be the move. There is a decent amount of Dragapult, so you got to put up with that. But we do have a Picnic Basket in here, which is mostly for Dragapult. Try to prevent them from just absolutely... Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage from a Budu. Okay. It's alright. Hey, Typhlosion. Cool. Thanks to Bonded by the Journey, we're not completely screwed here. We can keep getting a really good supporter, and okay, now we can pop the Iron Bundle, and they have to kind of respect it, you know. Okay, do that, because if they'll probably just toss up their other Budu, so I might just wait until they're out of Budus. I don't know. Yeah, 440 damage. I want to make sure that Budu is dead. I want to make sure he is so far gone that they're never recovering. Arven! Okay, sick. That makes me feel better. Not because I can go get an item, that doesn't matter, but because I can go get my air balloon and toss it on my Iron Bundle in case they countercatcher and trap it, you know. Toadscruel's coming out, so Lana's Aid will not work until we can boss up and KO him. They're flying through their deck. I don't think... Well, no, I know this deck is not built to take down a deck like Typhlosion. Ooh, okay. Now the bundle might be worth it. They would probably just push Patil? Why have I never actually, like, Petalil? What? What a weird name. I mean, our last Ethan's really doesn't do us much good here. I'm down to just go grab our air balloon. And I don't know, if we ever get the chance, we can use Picnic Basket or something. Do we have anything we want to Night Stretcher back? Just those energies. But we can Super Rod those as well. We'll do that. We'll do that. Smack the air balloon right there. And yeah, we will discard it if we actually use Hyper Blower, but I think it's worth it so we don't have to waste an energy. And we continue to roll through these Budus. And unless they can evolve another Lilligant, which I feel like Why would they not? Oh, he's got free retreat. I was like, why would they not put up Latias? But no, he's fine. He's fine. He also has free retreat. There's the boss into the iron bundle. No, the one Quilava with no energy. Cool. No fucking way that's their turn. Okay, whatever. Why would you not boss up the iron bundle then? Wait. They're just burning through cards. They're just burning through cards because they don't have a way to get a Buddy out. I'm calling it right now. This is their this is their distraction for not being able to get a Buddy out, and that is hilarious. That is so funny. Okay, so we're actually going to be able to use Secret Box, go get a boss. Do that. Don't need Shaymin here. Give me my one boss in the deck. Give me Artazon, sure, Brave Bangle, and I want Super Rod. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Go get an energy. I'm glad I got this last turn. That worked out really well. Oh, it's Toadscruel. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got boss in hand. Got boss in hand. We're gonna... Do we have energy in the deck? Let's make sure we do. Let's make sure we do. Frickin' Toadscruel. I always forget about Toadscruel. It's all good. Should have gone and gotten a Earthen Vessel, but that's alright. Okay. We'll do 2 energies, 1 Typhlosion. Toss him right there. And then we will be able to use Hyper Blower and at least get something up into the active that they don't particularly want. And get that Iron Bundle off of our board. I would imagine they'd probably go Toadscruel here. Maybe a Lilligant if they have another Lilligant in hand. Okay, nope, there's Toadscruel. Do we want to Buddy-Buddy for anything? I don't think so. I just want to kind of check. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. And then... yeah, might as well. I'm just going to get the Typhlosion in hand. I'm not going to actually play it down. Because I'd rather hold on to a Quilava. Alright. We're cruising! And then unless they have hand disruption, they know I have boss for next turn to go get their Latias. Bummer that I misplayed there, but I misplayed to start the game too, and it ended up kind of helping us by giving us our Secret Box then, instead of on our very first turn. And it would have kind of hurt us a little bit more because I would have been discarding another Ethan's, which might have hurt me. And there we go. They conceded. That never should have really even been a match. But I admire them for playing it out and trying it, and for playing something like the Budu Lilligant deck on the ladder in Arceus is respectable. So I appreciate my opponent there for playing something fun. And let's move on to game 2. Alright, give me a Venusaur. Why was I about to say Venusaur? Give me a Venusaur. Hey, we get to go second this time. Hell yeah. Venusaur, Gholdengo, or even just like a standard EX. Just give me a slightly winnable matchup. Push Tatsu. Hell yeah. And a mulligan for me? Uh-oh. It's Guardy. This is a tough matchup. So we gotta get Shaymin down quick. We gotta get Shaymin down quick. Kinda nice to start Tatsu though. I like that. Hyper Blower. Iron Bundle. Alright. Ralts, attach, pass. Okay. Pretty rough first hand for Guardy, which we love to see. Give me the Arven. Good shit, good shit. Yeah. Here's where the Earthen Vessel... Yep, I was like, please don't be prized, please don't be prized, please don't be prized. Oh, yeah, because we'll be attaching the energy. Yep, alright. That'll work, that'll work. Just get a couple Quilavas down, just like that. Prized one of our Typhlosions. You gotta watch out for that. Okay. Do we Iron Bundle? Fuck Fezandipiti in this matchup. Do we Iron Bundle to push forward Ralt so that they can't discard this energy? I like it. I like it. Just a little fuck you. Alright. So we're gonna Evo, get 2 Quilavas down, be ready to get a Zard down, or a Zard. What the hell am I talking about? Typhlosion down next turn, and get rid of at least one of these Ethans with an Ultra Ball, and then probably use the other one. And while we're waiting for Guardy to do what they do, I would just like to take a quick moment to shout out my boy, Chef Husky. He made a video. I'm going to hopefully show a little bit kind of on screen right now. It is the Hater's Guide to Munkidori Frostlass, and it is probably my favorite video on YouTube. It's a short. It's pretty quick. Go watch it. It's very necessary. It's very necessary for times like these to, you know, state what we believe even if we don't have that big of a platform. So I just want to go on record saying fuck ICE. If you're a part of ICE, if you support ICE, fuck you. And free Palestine. And yeah, I know politics isn't Pokemon, but shit, if you get shot in the face by an ICE agent, you can't play Pokemon anymore. So I say politics kind of is Pokemon. So just wanted to put my 2 cents out there. I know I'm just a silly little Pokemon YouTuber, and what I say really means nothing, but I just wanted to share while we were playing some Pokemon and having some fun. Anyways, rough turn by Guardy here. Really not great. Like, that's awful. That's an awful start for them. So we actually have a chance here, which is so lovely to see. So lovely to see. Yeah, we'll help. Okay, we prized 1 Ethans. Of course, not everything could be going fully well for us, but that's okay. Boom, 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 boom. Get another Quilava down. Should have, or Cyndaquil. Did we prize one? Okay, so we prized a Cyndaquil, prized an Ethans. Can we get an Arven here? We can get an Arven here. We can also get our 3rd Ethans. I'm trying to do math in my head. What would be better for us right now? We have an energy in hand. We have Ultra Balls. I'm going to take the Arven for next turn, I think. I'm going to take the Arven for next turn. But what would I get from Ethans? What would you get from Arven? I don't know. This is actually very tough. Or do we just boss up Monkey? No, we want to take out Kirlia. We want to take out Kirlia for sure. God, this is actually kind of tough. So we'll be hitting for enough with just a single Ethan's Adventure. Hits for 100. So I think we just do that. Take it easy. Build ourselves up for next turn. Alright, alright. We're going to leave that Quilava on the bench. We're going to Ultra Ball away Ethan's. And I didn't really think about this. What else should we get rid of? I don't love getting rid of our other Ultra Ball, but I feel like we might need to. I'm getting Shaymin. I need to get Shaymin down. I can't get rid of a Bangle. I can't get rid of Arven. Oh, I don't like that, but that's okay. I gotta protect this Quilava. The one thing I cannot have them do is KO this guy on the bench. Or Iono plus KOing this guy on the bench. Wait, over here? Oh, yeah, we got 2 in there. Alright. It's like, wait, what? And then we got 1 left in deck, 1 in the prize cards, which we're going to get right now. Fuck. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Because the plan is, next turn, Quilava for Ethan's, Arven. Okay, yeah, they had Rare Candy GRI anyways. Cool. Arven for Probably just Redeemable Ticket. And it would be nice if we had a way to get rid of that. Oh, we can Arven for Secret Box. That allows us to get rid of 1. We'll see who they push up for it. If it's just Drifloon, then we really don't need to hurry. Yeah, this will be determined by whatever they put up. If they leave Guardy, then we'll have to kind of rush. Oh shit, I should not gotten rid of that other Ultra Ball. That was my way of getting the other Ethans in the discard pile. Dude, why am I mean, I know I'm smoking, but like, why am I misplaying so much on a simple ass deck? I know this deck. I know Typhlosion. I love Typhlosion. Can't be doing it like this. Can't be doing it like this. Alright. To be fair, if they just push Fez, if they put out Fez, then we're chilling. Then do they already have... No, they just got 2, and then they can attach from hand. If they want to. Go on Drifloon. Okay, cool. Okay. They're going to start targeting down Shaymin. This is when getting Picnic Basket would be lovely. Oh, okay. They're not targeting down Shaymin. Oh, because they don't have enough... Wait, are they even 1-hit KOing us? For 120. Are they missing the knockout? No way. Dude, if they miss the knockout here, we're buying ourselves so much time. No way. Alright, we're good. We're good. That's crazy talk, dude. That's crazy talk banana pants is what that is. My goodness. Big stretch from the big T-man. Big stretch. Okay. So now that we got Ethan's out, we can go boom. Okay. Think this through, Ty. Come on, you got this. You got this. Arven, Redeemable Ticket. Okay, I don't love that, because then we won't have an immediate way to get rid of it. But I don't want to use the Secret Box yet, either. Huh. But we do really want Redeemable Ticket. Like, really badly. Alright, let's just get this out of the way. Give me a... Actually, give me the air balloon. Hold on. Yeah, push that there. Redeemable. Now we'll have another Cyndaquil in there that we can go get as well. Yep. And I'm gonna not bond. I'm gonna bonded. I don't think there's any harm in bonding here. Other than that, it might give them more incentive to Iono, but they always have incentive to Iono. It's freaking Gardevoir. Low-key, should I have pushed up Cyndaquil? I think that probably would have been a better move. Oh, no, because I would have had to waste my air balloon on the Typhlosion. But they are going to knock him out with Monkey Dory. They're going to knock him out with Monkey Dory next turn anyways. Okay. Like, there's nothing that I can do that will stop them from KOing him with Monkey Dory. Taking a 2-prize lead is big. Taking a 2-prize lead is very, very big. Guardy's a tough matchup for Typhlosion. Like, you can win it, but it has to be something kind of like this, where they're clearly struggling to get going a little bit. Okay. Oh no, another Gardevoir. Shoot. Fez. Oh, I was really hoping they were going to put down Fez. I was really hoping they were going to throw down Fezandipiti. Cool. That makes this matchup so much nicer. If Fez is on the board for you to boss up or potentially counter catcher later if they start to really roll, things are good. Wow, okay, Getting their energies in there now. My goodness. Please put Monkey Dory down. That'd be so funny. Okay, who do I push? Okay, they got Screamtail. Who do I push when they knock him out? I was like, they're not gonna mind bend. Yeah, just attaching to move more damage off. All right, Screamtail is up. They can't do anything to my bench here. Okay. No Iono. We're good on Iono. Do we push Shaymin for them to knock it out, and then we Super Rod it, and then Artazon it right back? Because I'd rather hold on to that Cyndaquil and evolve it into a Quilava next turn. I think that's the move. And then if they have Counter Catcher, they have Counter Catcher. But like, I think we make them knock out Shaymin. Oh, do we research next turn? I don't know. We got some options. Here. I think our best bet here is going to be single prize Fezandipiti to end this. I think that's our best bet. If we could... Oh, man. Me getting rid of that other Ultra Ball is coming back to bite me so hard right now. If we had that... we'd be sitting so pretty. I'm so dumb. Fuck. Okay, that's fine, though. It's fine. We recover. That is a loud car. We make misplays, and that's alright. And we recover. Alright, Roaring Scream. Please hit into my bench. I'm like, that'd be so funny. I know they're not going to, but God, that'd be funny. Okay. Tatsu's got the air balloon. Push him forward. Oh, nice. That helps even more. Alright, give me him. Do we bundle here? Wait. Do we bundle here? Low-key? Who would they push up? Probably Monkey. And then we just use Ethan's Adventure. Oh, man. Let's get those guys back. Let's go in and grab Cyndaquil. Got 2 Ethans in there. We can get it up to 4. I think we bundle and hope they push Guardy. This is risky. I could play it safe, and just get Shaymin out. I could do that. But I'm just going to hope and pray they push forward Guardian and plan on me not being able to knock it out. Let's go! Oh, yes. Let's go. And we got Shaymin. Dude, what? Dude. And we can go get Ultra Ball if we want to get another... Oh my god, that worked out so perfectly. I was like, can I bait them? Was all that was. Oh my god, that's so clutch. And yes, we didn't get to use our boss to go get Fez, so that sucks. But I think this is worth it. Get rid of him. Go get, I think, just a Stretcher, Mountain, Bangle, and Arven? Yeah, we'll go Research. Okay. Alright. How many energies do we have? 2. Okay. Yeah, I think the move is just get another Quilava out. Alright, and we're hitting for exactly 310 damage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then now we're in a good position to just use Lana's Aid next turn. And just take 2 more knockouts and we're there, baby. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. One of the only things I don't love about this list is that there's only one boss. And that we're relying on, like, future, you know, Iron Bundle and all this other stuff. And counter catchers. But sometimes you don't lose. Sometimes you're not losing, you know? Sometimes you just kind of be winning. But that's alright. That's alright. Have we used our... No, haven't used counter catcher. God, I just wish we hadn't had boss in our hand at that time when we had to research. Or if, again, if I just hadn't discarded the Ultra Ball with the Ultra Ball. God, I don't know why I didn't think about the ramifications of that. I need to be a better Typhlosion player. I apologize. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Because, like, god damn it. God damn it. We would be in a much better position if we didn't have to use that research and could have just Ultra Balled those away and then bossed up and had the boss, you know, just held on to the boss. Would have been sick. Bye-bye, Tatsu. Appreciate your service. You've done very, very well. You're the GOAT. I do love the Tatsu inclusion in this deck. It's really nice to start with, too, because then you can start with it, attach an energy, Team Evo, potentially use it to go get Arven like we did in this game. It's a great card. Okay, and then we could Lana's Aid for, like, Typhlosion, energy, something. I don't know. Probably just 1 Typhlosion, 2 energies. And then we can Sacred Ash to get the other Pokemon back. Something like that. Okay, or none of that. That's fine as well. Nice. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. I think that'll work. I don't know. We'll see. Then they're gonna push forward Screamtail. At least they should push forward Screamtail. It'd be nice if they didn't, but they should push forward Screamtail. We still may lose this one because mostly because of my misplay. I had it all freaking worked out if I didn't discard that Ultra Ball. But even with that, I'm very proud to have made this a game. You know, we've made this a game. Have they not used the supporter yet? Oh my god, they have not. Good. Oh no, they use Yona. They use Yona. So they'll have Turo for next turn. Okay. Alright. Throw the Brave Bangle on there. And then they gotta get them up to what, 90? So just outside of Quilava's range. Dang it. Alright. Oh wait, no, they'll have to get up to 100. Alright, so just inside Quilava's range. We may have a chance yet. We may have a chance yet. Quilava doing 40? So nice. Quilava doing 40 is so freaking nice. Alright, we're gonna Artazon for something. I don't know. Well, let's just push forward Quilava and see what we can do. Oh, they got a 3rd monkey down. That's killer. Okay. That is killer. I think they just win off that if they can find one singular dark energy. They can just find the one dark energy. I believe they win. We do have a Night Stretcher left. Do we want to use it this turn? We also have Sacred Ash. We also have Counter Catcher. This is tough. Do we just Sacred Ash here? And just pray for a good top deck? Kind of down for that. Kind of down for that. We will top deck our professor's research. Okay. Lord, did they get a dark energy last turn? Like, am I already fucked, or do we know yet? I know they have a Turo. We know that for sure. What else did they get? Super Rod. Only Psychics in there. Is that a plane? That's a plane. I think we're near an airport. Okay, so nothing's telling us for sure whether or not they have a dark energy, but them getting an extra energy here indicates it, I would say. Yep, okay. Well, GG's. It's Guardy. Oh well, Battle Cage would be a good inclusion to prevent that from happening. Oh, I hate... Well, I mean, they would have been able to knock it anyways with their stadium, but I hate Gardevoir so much. That's okay. At least it was a fun game, and it was a long game. And let's get on to a game 3. Alright. We're going to get to go second, which is very, very nice. And let's just hope for a Venusaur. That'd be cool. I like... Instantly, I very much enjoy just the sleeves they're running. And the fact that they're mulliganing. And the fact that we found a Venusaur. Boys, we found a Venusaur. Let's go! Let's go! It only took me an hour. Oh! Dude, this starting hand is practically perfect. We found ourselves a Venusaur. They might concede when they see Cyndaquil come down. And I hope they don't. I hope they play it out and they try. Because I really want to play this matchup really, 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 really badly. Alright, we're going to preserve our Ultra Balls. We're going to be smart. We're going to play smart. We're playing smart right now. Not like earlier. Alright, come on, baby. I think Arven is still preferred. I think Arven is preferred here. Alright, that's fine, though. That's alright, that's alright. That's alright. Give me 3 Cyndaquils. Power up 1. And then next turn we will be able to get a Typhlosion down and all 3 of our other Ethans. What am I doing? And all 3 of our other Ethans in the discard pile next turn. This is a cracked start. When I saw that start, I was like, oh my god. And then they mulliganed and gave me another Ethans, and I was like, oh my god. Because that's the nice thing. Is like, you don't need Buddy-Buddy if you just have an Ethans. If you just have an Ethans, all is well. Oh, and we're not getting Eono'd. Let's go. Because I think some Venusaurs play Eono, if not all of them. I'm not sure. I feel like that's like a 1 or 2 of. You know? I feel like that would make sense. Alright. So. Now I guess I hope we get Arven for Secret Box, but like it doesn't really matter. We're in such a superb spot. Because, oh god, we're in such a superb spot. Another research. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and just get this out of the way. We only have 2 Ethans left, so it's not like we need more Quilavas. Oh. That'll work. That will work. That will work. That'll work. That'll work. We'll go ahead and attach up here. Alright, so we could try to go get Boss, but it doesn't even really matter. We're in such a good spot right now. And we could get our other Ethans in there, but it doesn't really matter. We're in such a good spot right now. Okay. Okay. Doesn't want to let me use attract customers. That's all right. Okay. Not quite sure about that one, but all right. Maybe we shouldn't have played Artazon. Feel like it's just worth it. Come on. Can I like look at the? Did I use it earlier? Oh, I did. Oh, for the Ethans, dude. I'm high. Y'all already know that. That's so funny. Duh, for the Ethans. And then we got the other Ethans in hand, and we're already hitting for 440. And we got Quilava, 2 Cyndaquils on the bench, and another Rare Candy in hand. This is where I really like the 2 Rare Candies. It reminds me a lot more of just playing Alakazam. Like, you're just like, alright, can I get Candy, Zam, turn 2? Now it's like, can I get Typhlosion, Candy, and a way to discard at least 1 or 2 Ethans, turn 2. That was lovely. That was a great second turn against a very good matchup for us. And I hope they don't concede. I really want them to just play this out. I really hope they don't concede. Alright, they're one-hit KOing us here. We are also one-hit KOing them back. And then after that, they can't one-hit KO us with Meganium. Can probably do it with Teal Mask. Dude, when I saw the Teal Mask sleeves, I was like, please, please. I've been waiting so long. Please grant me a Mega Venusaur matchup. And Pokemon was kind. Pokemon was kind. This time. Not always. Not often. But this time. Alright. 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 Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like, we could use the Rare Candy here just to establish another Typhlosion. Oh, that's so awesome. This is our last Ethans, correct? Yep, last Ethans. I say we Super Rod. Make sure we got them energies. That is one thing about this deck. You run out of energies quick, man. You run out of energies very quick. Alright. Do that. Do that. Go boom, boom, boom. Right? Yeah, because we have Lana's Aid to get more energies back. Yeah. And we do want to evolve both of our boys here. Might as well use the Rare Candy if we got it, you know? Might as well. And if they knock us out, we're able to just Lana's Aid. 4 energies. 560. See, this is why we play Typhlosion. This is it right here. This is the goal, fellas. You got a locals that's just crawling with Venusaur players, trying to make it work, trying to make it like decent. Ethan's Typhlosion takes care of them every time. So fun. Max Rod. Like, that's cool. Give me another 3 prizers to 1-hit KO. I'm cool with that. I like that. I like that a lot. That is good for me. And it didn't hurt that they had like a slow start and we had a very, very, very fast start. Did they even have a slow start? No, they didn't. They got a Venusaur down turn 3. Like, that's a pretty good start most of the time. Oftentimes, maybe you'd like that on turn 2, but that's what happens when you have to go second, you know? And then, yeah, that's just game. So, when it's quick, it's quick. And when you're up against Venusaur, it's quick. So, that was Ethan's Typhlosion. Thankfully, we got our perfect match there at the end. Went so smoothly. Plus, it was against the deck that we're playing to beat it, you know. We were playing Ethan's Typhlosion to beat Venusaur all the time, every time. So that's all the gameplay we got for you today. We're going to toss it back over to the other tie. And that was the newer Earthen's Typhlosion. I do think that this meta is in an odd spot where this deck can do quite well if you just get matchup lucky. You're kind of playing matchup roulette, but I do think it's much more suited to a locals, to a challenge, maybe a cup if you're feeling risky. I've certainly played it to a cup before. I can't be talking shit. But I do think it's more tailored to smaller local events where people are kind of playing their more funky decks instead of Pulse, Guardy, Zard, the ones that win most of the time. Overall, this deck is still the same deck that I loved a couple months back. I took a little break. I played Alakazam. I still love playing Empoleon and Alakazam and Tauros, but it'll be nice to kind of toss Earthen's Typhlosion back into that mix of fun single prize decks. Obviously Empoleon's not, but he's included because he's awesome. But just fun decks that I enjoy to play and can win. That's all I really care about. I'm not here teaching you guys how to play Dragapult, because you can go to a good Dragapult player on YouTube and get much better advice than you would get from me. I'm here to show you guys fun rogue decks, how to play them, and how to maybe sometimes win with them. Because I don't know about you, but for me, it feels a whole lot better to win with a Typhlosion, an Empoleon, a Paldean Tauros, than it is to win with Dragapult. It's like, yeah, we know that deck's good. But to take an odd deck and win with it, that's the type of skill that I admire and that I am chasing after. If y'all are still here, thank you so freaking much for watching. I appreciate the absolute hell out of y'all. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hype this video up. That helps the YouTube know to share it to more people, all that fun stuff. If you really want to support the channel, help keep me out on the road and living out of my van, you can join the channel membership. You absolutely do not have to, but you'll get access to videos early, extra emotes in stream, and if you join at a certain tier, you get an actual cool custom little card. So take a look at that, see if it's interesting to you. Huge shout out to my channel members: Plus Ultra G, Justin G, Humble Mareep, Chase2496, Chef Husky, Dominisis, The Sauce Packet, and Milo Myrtle. Y'all are too freaking kind. Also, special shout out to Chase2496, bumped up to the scientist level. I love y'all so much. I don't know what I would do without your support. And I just appreciate y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Earthen's Typhlosion list. And I will see y'all very soon, probably with another tournament vlog coming up next. So, love y'all. Bye.